Through step by step on how to download your new version 6 software from Harvestrite. So if you type in your search engine Harvestrite freeze dryer and you find the harvestrite.com website, go ahead and click on that, and then up in the corner you're going to see customer support. On the upper right hand corner you click customer support. That's going to end up bringing you to this page, and you scroll down to where you see software and manuals. Go ahead and click software and manuals, and here you will find you can download the owner's manual software version 6, as well as download the latest software version 6. So I'm going to bring you to owner's manual first, because I would like for you guys to download that, which I have. I'm going to pull it up in my Adobe. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the software. Anyway, you can download the manual. I did download it. This is what I was trying to find for you, where it says important. Please read before updating your software that your version beginning with 5.0, because it's going to be like 5.0123 or 5.1862. Whatever the number is, it needs to be above 5.3. So mine was 5.4, and so I was able to update with version 6. And please know that it does say a bunch of stuff here as far as no support will be available. To revert back to the previous version, once you do it, you have version 6. So, but your version 6 does allow Wi-Fi. So if you can update, it is a fabulous update. I've already updated it on mine, and I will have everything after this showing how to do it. But just, I wanted to make sure that you were aware before downloading that you needed to be above the 5.3. So here it goes through and it explains how to do your software upgrade, and that you insert your pen drive into your computer, your USB drive, thumb drive, whatever you're used to calling it. It just needs to be above a 16 gigabyte. I used a 1 terabyte. So just because you see 16 gigabyte, you don't need to go out and buy a 16 gigabyte if you already have another thumb drive that's above 16 gigabyte. And I know it says that the process might take 10 to 15 minutes. Really, with my internet, it was just seconds. It didn't take very long. I don't even think it was a full minute. But once you end up getting down and you've read through everything that you need to, and you already have your thumb drive in, go ahead and click the download software, and it'll go onto your computer, or once it downloads onto the computer, it's in a zip file. And I do believe there was like 5 different files. You need to make sure that all 5 files were left open, not zipped, and moved over onto your thumb drive. Very, easy process to do, because once you download it, your computer should pop up indicating to open it. So once you click to open it, then you select all and you drag and drop onto your thumb drive. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and let me know. But once you end up having it downloaded onto your thumb drive, I'll take you to the next step. Thing I wanted to point out, once you have that version 6 software downloaded onto your thumb drive and you bring it over to your Harvestrite machine, make sure you insert on the side by the screen is a USB port. You have your Harvest Right turned off, shut down, when you end up putting in that USB thumb drive. Once you have that USB thumb drive inserted into the machine and make sure, you know, it's inserted all the way, then go ahead, once it is firmly inserted where it needs to be, go ahead and flip your Harvest Right machine back on. I downloaded this software onto this USB, and I went on to the Harvest Right website, downloaded the software, put it on my pen drive, and now I'm putting the new software onto my Harvest Right. Wow, is that ever cool? So this is what my new software looks like, and I'm going to take you through what I do next. So at this point, I did end up going to the app, which I already had on my phone anyways, but it brought it right up to purchasing the Wi-Fi adapter. And so there's 3 things that come in the kit. There's the Wi-Fi adapter, there's the Wi-Fi manual software update. All 3 of those things come in the kit. So you get your version 6 software on there, you get your version 6 manual, and then you also get the Wi-Fi adapter. So that's what this will take you to. So I did end up ordering it up, and it is not something that just downloads onto a drive like I have inserted. So now I'm going to go to the exit, and this is what your new software looks like. So you got your candy, and see, take a look. Now you have your trade loading temperature, you have your pre-warming, you have your dry time. It just gives you tons more option. And once you end up downloading the app, you'll see that there's 2 choices. The version 5, which was before I installed the software, the basic information. And then once I ended up doing this software, then now it gives me all the other options, and it also has candy name. So you can go, and once you've saved it, you can add the name of that candy that you saved. So I'm just going to go ahead and have fun for a while, and I'm going to put in my different candies with the different information that I have from the app. So I'll talk to you guys later after I put some in there. When you used your Harvest Right software update, your version 6, it popped up that QR code to download the app, and this is what it's going to show as soon as you open up that Harvest Right app. You might already have it, and if you already have it, you'll see these changes. This is now the new look of your Harvest Right app. In that banner, it says, "Changing the world of freeze drying again," and it's introducing the Wi-Fi new app and patented software. If you opt to do the Wi-Fi version, which is going to have a lot more capabilities of notifications on your phone and stuff like that, if you want that, then go ahead and click Learn More, and it's going to pop up your Wi-Fi upgrade kit. Now, what I've already shown you what to do, you already have the patented version 6 software, because that's how we got prompt to come to this Harvest Right. And it also, because we've opened the app, you've now downloaded your Harvest Right app. So those 2 things that the kit includes, we've already done those 2 things, but really what this kit does for us is it has the adapter. You can't go any further with the Wi-Fi without purchasing that adapter. So this is where you can go and purchase it, and you add it to your cart. And it isn't needed to have the Wi-Fi adapter. It just makes things more easy for you to use. It'll end up updating your software so you don't have to keep going and doing the way that we did it now. Because you're going to have that capability right on your phone. It's going to notify you, hey, look, there's a new update. And so you can update it, as well as having the capability of any notifications. So if you are going, and you'll have a capability of picking whether or not you want to go and see when the next step of your process goes. Like if your drawing's complete, do you want to know that your drawing's complete? And then it'll give you the option, if that's something you choose to do, which I will. I'll do all the notifications because I want to know what's going on. And you can increase the dry time if you want to increase it. You can do those things from your phone. So that is an option that I'm choosing, but I just wanted you to see the look and what you can do for your next step. So your next step if you decide to purchase the Wi-Fi, that's where that is. Now on the bottom where you see the little light bulb, if you click your light bulb, that's your tips. So here I can go and take a look at the different candy. And this is different if you've been using the app. All of a sudden now you're going to see there's tons of different options of candy in the candy mode. So if you go and let's pick, let's go and pick, where's the gummy bears? Right here. So if you go into gummy bears, it now gives you all different kinds of alternative choices. I mean, take a look at that. Is that not cool or what? If you want great value gummy bears, you click that, and then it goes, and this is where I was talking about how I ended up knowing that there was a new version that came out because all of a sudden I use this app all the time, and I was like, well, usually it just, pops up telling me, the basic stuff. Well, apparently they don't give the basics, because I noticed there was a lot of candies that were added. So if I go and pick one of the other candies, it'll show what the version 5 was. But now in version 6, it gives me all, these options. Dry load. It didn't give me dry load before, temperatures that I wanted to do. And then it'll give me everything from dry setting, all of that great information. And then let's pick, like I said, we'll pick something that you had been on here before. Caramel M&Ms. Those were on. And so it gives you, great information about it. But see, now I can tap on version 5 because it was here earlier. So this is the information that you had before you updated to version 6. So it gave you the dry temperature 150. Make sure your candy mode indicator appears. Your extra dry time is going to be 3 hours. Save start, toggle on. Well, now you've got version 6 that says your tray loading temperature is now 70. That wasn't an option before. Then it says to skip the pre-warming. So you just put, leave it at 0. And then for the dry setting time, 2 hours and 30 minutes at temperature 150. So lots more choices. I'm really excited about it. Want to see how these different changes work, because we never had before the 100 grands. Well, that's because now you can go in and set all these parameters. I mean, the dry setting temperature is 100. I also had gone and saw for the cinnamon, I'm excited because now they've added the red hots. And so for the red hots, it has a temperature the pre-warm temperature 200 for 5 minutes. Then it has the dry time 2 hours for 170. I do believe on version 5 I could go up to 150, maybe 155. Now I can go up to 170. So it's given me the option to do things that I couldn't do before. So I just wanted to show you guys this, and if you have the capability of being able to go to version 6 and do the Wi-Fi, I'm totally pumped, totally excited. This is going to be a game changer. Excited to see how all this is going to work. I also have my farm, so I'm really excited about all my fruits and vegetables and my citrus. Of course, I have a citrus farm, so I'm excited about doing my citrus, but those haven't really changed. I haven't gone in too much to see how they've changed. I know that a big thing for me is doing juices, but I guess the big changes seem to be more along the lines of the candy. So if you're not a candy person and you want to just stick with your regular things that you're doing, there really isn't a lot of changes for the different fruits and the different meats, because that's another thing that I do is the meats. So those are still the same. So you don't have to worry about that. It's just the candy has really been a big game changer. Specialty items, I wanted to check out the honey. That's still the same. In order to do some of these things, the breast milk, that doesn't pertain to me, but dry temperature, so you can make sure your dry temperature is set at 95. I think that is a game changer there. So, okay, the first thing I'm going to end up doing is going and setting up my Wi-Fi. And this is what your screen's going to look like. I selected to get the Wi-Fi app, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scan the QR code, and then I'm going to end up putting it onto my phone. So I just ended up going and I put the name in for 100 grand. That was the very first thing in the candy that was saying. But what's really cool is for the tray drying temp, it had the 70. And then for the pre-warming, it says skip. So even though it says 140 degrees, it's not even going to do anything for the pre-warm because it had me skip and I put 0 for time. Then for the dry time that I thought was really cool is it has 4 hours, and then it has my temperature. I could set it down to 100 degrees. So I'm really excited to try the 100 grands now. So I'm going to end up, I think once I get here, I don't know if I just do start. Nope, I did not want to do that. So I thought that's how I go and I could save them, but interesting. So I'll play around a little bit more, and maybe my mistake there helped you guys. All right, bye. Boy, oh boy, this software just keeps on impressing me. So even though I have the 100 grand up here, and I have the reset, the cancel, the start, in the more, I clicked more, and it pops up candy recipes. So then you can QR code it and go and take a look at the recipes. So I haven't gone much further than that, but let's try if I do end batch option. So yeah, extra dry time, not candy, tray warming, vacuum pump. That's interesting. it pops back here. So then I'll just do cancel, and then I can go into customize and go and set my normal initial freeze, extra freeze time. And then I can save it and keep doing the same thing over and over. And here, drying tips. So the drying tips goes and pops up the QR code. So like if you're doing strawberries, you can go and take a look at strawberries. So, I just figured, since how it gave me a chance to, for the candy, to go and put in 100 grand. And I could, maybe once I run the batch, it's saved in there. I don't know. But let's go with reset. So then I just put in a different candy, I guess. And once I run a batch of candy, I'll let you know if it saves it for future reference or not. And maybe that's one thing that once I end up doing my Wi-Fi adapter, when that comes, I'll end up being able to tell you a little bit more about that. So, very impressed with the new software update.